Hey, what's up guys, Smurfy here, and today I want to talk about Bedlam Reveler. Frequently in modern burn, if your opponent has a lot of discard, or a lot of counter magic, or that they've just got a lot of answers to all your threats at the right time, you can often fall just short of killing your opponent. And the best way to prevent this is to just draw more cards and just kill them. However, we've never really had a good option besides Treasure Cruise, but as you know that's been banned from modern. And I think that Bedlam Reveler might just be the next best thing. So I've been testing Bedlam Reveler in a lot of different burn decks, and the one big issue I've come across is that you have to play very few creatures to accommodate all the instants and sorceries in your deck. You can try and cheat this by playing things like Manamorphose and Gitaxian Probe to get instants and sorceries in your graveyard, whilst not actually having to play the less efficient burn spells. For example, if you've got all the burn spells you actually want to play, and the rest you just don't think are good enough, you can just use Manamorphose to cycle, and it effectively makes your deck like a 56 card deck. And sometimes you can also cut down on land if you play enough of these. However, with Eidolon, with the Great Revel and things like that, it can definitely have a negative impact. And things like Manamorphose, if you only have 2 land, you don't know what's on top of your deck, and sometimes you can skip a turn from not having the correct mana if you're using Manamorphose to produce colours blindly into random cards. So those were some issues I found with the deck, with playing Bedlam Reveler in the deck. But the benefits became very obvious as well. The main one being your ability to top deck so much better than any other burn deck, and you can even win games that you just had no business winning just because you're able to refuel and get so much damage again so quickly. So I wanted to see how far I could take a game using Reveler, and during my testing one game in particular came up. But before I show you the clip, I just think it's important to explain that I was testing to see how far Reveler could take us in card attrition, and not just to kill my opponent as efficiently as possible. So I'll roll the clip, and just remember that we're trying to see how far we can push the Reveler in the deck. Enjoy. We've got 2 lands. Yeah, this is fine. If we can get something with the Searing Blaze, that'd be great, and obviously 2 Eidolons is great as well. I think I'm just going to lead off with the fetch, and then we can just, end of their turn, get a Stomping Ground. And here, it looks like we're playing against a red-green deck. So we just jam the Eidolon and pass. Okay, so Jund. Just start off with attacking. Get in for 2. Okay, so it looks like they don't have an answer to Eidolon, so I am just going to jam the other one as well. Because if they can't answer these, then they're going to run into a lot of trouble. And we'll pass. Oh, they do have one for the first one, okay. So they decided to take the damage first, which is very strange. I'm not sure why they would do that. And they're going to follow up with a Liliana, and then just going to make a sack. That makes sense why they didn't abrupt decay it. Okay, so just trying to work out what I want to do here, because obviously Liliana is going to make us lose a lot of cards, but we're going to be able to get them back with the Bedlam Reveler. So I think we're better off just killing the Liliana instead of losing a card every turn and then eventually dealing with her. So yeah, I think we're just going to deal 3 damage to her. Yes. And then we'll get a Sacred Foundry, and we'll suspend the Rift Bolt. So currently Bedlam Reveler is, we've got 1 and then 2. We'll just discard the Searing Blaze here. Normally I would have just gone face with everything, but because we've got the Reveler, I want to see how well it does keep the cards going. So I'm tempted to just go for the Liliana, just to see how far the Reveler can actually pull us, especially because it's a 3/4 body and it's abrupt decay proof and it doesn't die to bolt. I'm just trying to work out how resilient it is against Jund. Just for testing, I'm just going to shoot the Liliana. Well, how close are we to using the Reveler? So we have Attacker's Command, Searing Blaze, Rift Bolt, that's 3, and then Attacker's Command is 4. So that would be 4 mana, so it's still quite a way off. Yeah, I think we're just going to go for Liliana. Lava Spike. Again, this is obviously not the right play just to kill them, but I want to see how far we're on the play, which is great. Because there's no point in testing if you're not going to, sure we can wait until we have to get into a top deck mode in attrition and things like that, but I think if you want to test something like that, I think it's fine to just see, it's just a league, it's fine. See what they get. Land, okay. We're just going to Skullcrack in response. And that should give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sweet, so we can play the Reveler next turn for 2. Lightning Helix. We could use that first, but I think it's probably just better to draw 3 with the Reveler. So yeah, I'm just going to jam the Reveler here. Because like we could use the Lightning Helix, but if he draws like a Thought Seize and gets rid of the Reveler, then what we've done is just really bad. So I'm just going to play the land and pass. Because we have the fetch for the landfall in their turn. And if this is like a Kalitas, then we can just kill them. Oh, okay, perfect. I will just wait till we get priority or something. That's game. Thanks for watching and peace.